Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. The U.S. citizen interview is the final step in the naturalization process. Let's get started.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Good morning. I have an appointment for my citizenship interview today.
Can I see your appointment letter and your green card, please?
Here you go.
Your appointment is 10, but now it's just 9 o'clock. I cannot let you in the building right now. You have to wait or come back around 15 minutes before your appointment.
Okay, understood. See you later. Good morning. Can I enter the building right now?
Can I have your appointment letter and green card again?
Sure, here you go.
All right, you can now enter the building. Here is your letter and your green card. Please remove your jacket, empty your pockets, and take out all your electronic devices. Then, place them in the blue bin. Now you can walk through the metal detector. Remember to take all your belongings with you. And then you use the elevator to go to the 4th floor and check in at the reception desk.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning. How can I help you today?
Good morning. I'm here for my citizenship interview.
Can I see your appointment letter and ID, please?
Here you go.
Thank you. I will check your information on our system.
Okay.
All right. I got your information about your interview. Room will be 241. Please have a seat in the waiting area. Officer will call you when your appointment is ready.
Thank you.
A7. Mrs. Thai Lee.
Yes, that's me.
Good morning. I am Officer Andrew. I will conduct your interview today. Please follow me.
Okay.
Please feel free to put your belongings next to your chair and remain standing up. Before we start our interview, I need you to take the oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Now you can have a seat.
Thank you.
Can I have your appointment letter, green card, and ID, please?
Sure, here you go.
Now I need to take your fingerprints. Please place your left index finger on the scanner.
Okay.
Next, please put your right index finger on the scanner. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Excellent. Thanks for asking. Have you been waiting a long time to talk to me?
No, just 20 minutes.
How did you get here this morning?
I came here by car.
Did anyone come here with you?
Yes, my husband brought me here.
Have you been studying hard for the interview?
Yes, I have. It's an important interview for me.
Do you know why you're here today, right?
Yes, I'm here for my citizenship interview.
Do you know why do you want to become an American citizen?
I want to have a U.S. passport and I would like to vote.
Do you have any questions before we start?
No, officer.
Now, we start the civics test first. Please answer out loud. If you don't understand, you can ask me to say it again. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand. Thank you.
The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words?
We the people.
If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Speaker of the House.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because there were 13 original colonies.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States?
Atlantic.
Who was president during World War I?
Wilson.
How many U.S. senators are there?
100.
Good job! You passed the civics test. Please look at the tablet and read the sentence out loud for me.
Who is the father of our country?
Are you able to write a sentence on the tablet?
Yes, I can.
Okay, please write the following sentence for me. Washington is the father of our country. Washington is the father of our country. Perfect. You passed the English reading and writing test too.
Thank you.
So, now we're going to move on to your application. State your current legal name, please.
My current legal name is Thai Nguyen.
Is Thai your last name?
No, this is my first name. My last name is Nguyen.
Is that the name that appears on your green card?
Yes, it is.
Do you have a middle name?
Yes, my middle name is Le.
Do you have any other names?
No, I don't have any other names.
Would you like to change your name?
Yes, I would like to change my name.
Please write down the new name on a sheet of paper for me.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you. What is your date of birth?
March 14th, 1958.
Tell me your social security number, please.
409-52-3435.
What is your height?
I'm 5 feet 3 inches.
How much do you weigh?
I'm 108 pounds.
What race are you?
I'm Asian.
What is your country of nationality?
Vietnam.
How did you become a permanent resident?
My son sponsored me. I became a permanent resident through my family.
How long have you been a permanent resident?
I have been a permanent resident for 12 years.
On what date did you become a permanent resident?
November 25th, 2011.
What is your current address?
3412 Holmes Street, Dallas, Texas, 75215.
Is your current mailing address the same as the home address?
Yes, it is the same.
How long have you been living at your current address?
I have been living at the current address for 5 years.
When did you move to the current address?
I moved there on June 4th, 2018.
What is your previous address?
My previous address is 1150 Rowan Court, Kissimmee, Florida, 34759.
How many times have you moved since you became a permanent resident?
I have moved once.
Have you lived anywhere else in the last 5 years?
No, officer.
Is either of your parents U.S. citizen?
No, my parents are not U.S. citizens.
Where do your parents currently live?
My parents lived in Vietnam before they passed away long time ago.
I'm sorry to hear that. Who do you currently live with?
I currently live with my husband.
What is your current job?
I am a nail technician.
Who is your current employer?
My current employer is Aqua Nails and Spa.
Do you know your current employer's address?
Yes, the address is 3802 Cove View Boulevard, Suite G, Galveston, Texas, 77554.
How long have you been working there?
I have been working there for 4 years.
Where else have you worked in the past 5 years?
I worked at Aqua Nail and Spa before.
What did you do there?
I was a nail technician.
How long have you worked there?
I worked there for about 4 years.
You started to work there from October 14th, 2018. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Where else?
That's it.
Have you ever received any public benefits in the US?
No, I have never received any public benefits.
What is your current marital status?
I am married.
How many times have you been married?
I have been married 1 time.
Where did you get married?
I got married in Vietnam.
What is your husband's full name?
His full name is Hai Van Nguyen.
What is your spouse's birth date?
April 21st, 1957.
Is your spouse a permanent resident or a US citizen?
He is a permanent resident.
How many times has your spouse been married?
He has been married once.
What is your spouse's current job?
He is an electrical technician at Walmart.
What does your spouse do at Walmart?
He checks and services electrical systems in the warehouse.
How long has your spouse been working there?
He has been working there for 10 years.
All right. How many children do you have?
I have 2 children.
What is your children's relationship with you?
My children are my biological children.
Can you state your son's name and who sponsored your green card?
Yes, my son's name is Ben Nguyen.
How old is your son?
He is 36 years old.
What does he do for a living?
He is a mechanical design engineer. He works at Tesla.
Do you currently live together?
No, we currently live separately. We used to live together before he moved to California.
Do you have any adopted children?
No, I don't.
Is Laura Nguyen your daughter?
Yes, she's my daughter.
What is your daughter's date of birth?
Her date of birth is September 5th, 1990.
Are all your children US citizens?
Yes, they are.
All right. Have you traveled outside the US in the last 5 years?
Yes, I traveled outside the United States 2 times in the last 5 years. After I submitted the N400 application, I took the second trip to Vietnam. Can you update the application for me?
Yes, I need to get more details about your trip. When did you leave the US on your last trip?
I left on February 12th, 2022.
When did you return?
I returned on February 28th, 2022.
Give me the reason for why you left the US.
I went to Vietnam on vacation and visited my relatives.
I will update the application. Hold on, please.
Thank you.
Have you ever left the US for more than 6 months?
No, I have never left the U.S. for more than 6 months.
How many total days were you outside the United States during the last 5 years on both trips?
Total 96 days.
On the first trip, did you leave the US on October 14th, 2020 and return on December 14th, 2020?
Yes, that is correct.
You were outside the US 60 days on the first trip.
Yes, that is correct.
Why did you leave the US that long?
Because the flight was canceled due to the COVID-19, and I couldn't find an earlier flight.
All right. Have you ever claimed to be a US citizen in writing or any other way?
No.
Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
What does vote mean?
To elect new leaders.
Do you pay taxes on time every year?
Yes, I do.
Were you ever involved in killing or trying to kill someone?
No.
Were you ever involved in not letting someone practice his or her religion?
No.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
What is immigration benefit?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in prison or jail?
No.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and forms of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes, I am willing to.
Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve and help military unit?
No.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
Did you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed force or group?
No.
Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or in a rehabilitative program?
No.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
What does mislead mean?
To cause a person to believe something that is not true.
Perfect! Congratulations! You passed the citizenship interview. Please review the updated application on the tablet and make sure if your information is correct. Then sign on the last page.
Everything looks good to me.
And here is the full oath of allegiance. Please read this carefully. If everything works for you, please sign at the bottom of that page. This is a copy of your test results. You will be scheduled for the oath ceremony. We will send you a notice. You should receive the notice in the mail between 3 to 6 weeks. Do you have any questions at this point?
No. Thank you.
You're welcome. I will walk you back to the customer service area. Congratulations. You deserve it.
Thank you so much, officer.